If you think having 1,000 reviews is the reason that you'll rank number one, you are actively burning money. In fact, doing what a lot of gurus tell you to do with your reviews might be the quickest way to get your Google business profile suspended altogether. Today, we're looking at the top 5 unknown SEO metrics. Now, these are the signals that Google actually tracks, but nobody talks about. And they don't talk about them because they're not profitable. We're talking about the bounce back. We're talking about the pulse, and also why missing a phone call is technically an SEO violation. You won't hear this on other channels because they're all too busy trying to sell you backlinks. Let's jump right on in at number 5. Number 5, social media. So I'm not talking about going viral here. I mean, proving that your business has a pulse. Look at your page. When was your last post? 3 years ago? To a customer, your business looks dead. But to Google, it doesn't even look like you exist. But this is multifold. Just having social profiles alone tells Google that you have authority. It's a trust signal. But secondly, social profiles are search engines. People search and find you there. If they find you and engage with you, that data, it feeds back to Google. And if you're silent on social, well, you're telling Google that you're closed for business. And that leads us to number 4, which is going to be your citations. So we're talking your Bing Maps, your Apple Maps, your Yelp. You might think, I don't give a crap about Bing. Well, Google does. Google's a detective. It doesn't just take your word for it. It cross-references your business across the entire internet. If you're loud on Google, but you're invisible over here on Apple Maps, well, Google gets suspicious. Plus, customers actually use these. They might not get as much traffic as Google does. However, one customer through Bing Maps, one customer through Apple Maps, one customer finding you on Yelp, clicking in and running a search on Google, then clicking into your business, all that does is it tells Google your brand, your business is the authority in the area, because not only are customers clicking into your business on Google, they're coming from all different facets of the internet. And then on all these other platforms, guess what happens? Somebody finds you on Facebook, somebody finds you on Yelp, somebody finds you on Easy Local or one of these other citation listings. What happens? Well, typically, they actually go straight to Google. They run a search for your exact business name. That brand search is rocket fuel for your rankings. Which brings us to the next unknown metric. So here we're at metric number 3. This is going to be your CTR. Okay, so your click-through rate. Ranking number 1 is useless if people aren't actually clicking through to your business. But here's the secret. Getting clicks actually helps you rank number 1. See, Google's out there, they watch user behavior. If you show up in the map pack and people click driving directions, people click into your website, they click to call your business, that's a vote. You are telling Google's algorithm that I chose this business. But what happens after that click? That is where the businesses die, okay? And that leads us directly into number 2. And number 2 is answer your damn phone. Seriously, it's really that easy. How is this an unknown metric? You're like, I get phone calls all the time. Voicemails are just fine. No, it is not. Answer your damn phone. You run a business, you have to answer your phone, especially you home service businesses. If you don't answer the phone, guess what? They don't wait. They don't have patience. Your customers don't just sit there and like, oh, maybe they'll call me back in a few days. No, they immediately go to your competitor. What happens when somebody calls your business and then immediately calls your competitor? Well, I'll tell you exactly what happens. So what happens is Google tracks freaking everything, right? Well, Google knows that somebody came in, they clicked on your business, and for whatever reason, you weren't able to help them. Now, they also know that somebody clicked into your competitor right after leaving calling your business. Now, maybe they don't click in to call another business. What happens? Well, you get downvoted.
Oh no! We suck again!
And the business that actually got the customer, that actually got the paycheck, that actually answered their phone, they also get the ranking. I mean, think about it. How many times have you answered that phone and you heard on the other end, like, oh, thank goodness that somebody finally answered. I've called 4 businesses before I called yours. Everybody sent me to voicemail. Nobody has called me back. Thank you for answering. How many times do you hear that? Well, you hear it a lot. I used to hear it all the time. What does that mean? That means that the door is wide open in your area. Literally, all you have to do to rank number 1 is answer the phone and take care of your customers. And then at the very end, after taking care of your customer, we're going to go down into number 1 here, and you're going to get a review. So that is the number 1 unknown SEO metric. And you're over there thinking, I mean, I know about reviews. I know that they matter. But do you? Because there is just a lot of bad advice out on the internet. And typically what the reason for this bad advice is because it suits the person saying it one way or the other to tell you this way. So there are people out there that will tell you reviews are the only thing that matters. We can just get you hundreds and hundreds of reviews in a hurry and you're going to rank number 1. Well, I hate to tell you, while reviews dramatically affect your ranking, if you get hundreds and hundreds of reviews in a very short period of time, you dramatically increase your chances of getting your profile suspended. Well, not only that, Google actually tracks, more importantly, consistency of reviews. So as long as you're getting quality, consistent reviews from within your service area, another highly important aspect, because there's people out there that are going to get you 500 reviews tomorrow from Pakistan, and they're not going to do a damn thing for your business except for maybe get you shut down. Because Google takes into consideration where these reviews came from. If they didn't come from your service area, if they came from a different country, if they came from a different state, if they came from a different county, it doesn't even do anything for your business rankings. So don't do it. And guess what? As soon as you pay for the 500 reviews that these people will get for you for the next 3 days or whatever, well, guess what? They don't give a crap if your business gets shut down on Google because you've already paid them. So don't fall for that. You need to get reviews from your customers, okay? And they need to just be consistent every single day, get more reviews, not a ton of them all at once. So there's other people, there are businesses out there that they work on a per review basis. Now, naturally, it would behoove them to get more reviews so that they get more money, right? And so what they're going to do is they're going to set up an automation to blast your entire customer list all at once, and they're going to get a ton of reviews coming in all at once. Big payday right up front, and they're paid per review basis. So it's more about just getting the reviews to come in. Well, that's not extremely beneficial for your business. Now, don't get me wrong, it's beneficial as long as you don't get suspended. It's beneficial, but it's not as beneficial as if you got 2 reviews today, 2 reviews tomorrow, 2 reviews every single day for the next freaking 6 months. You could have the exact same amount of reviews, except for it's almost guaranteed that you're way, way, way up higher in the map pack, literally just because it's consistent reviews coming in. Because guess what happens? You're going to get 300 reviews. Yeah, you're ranking. You're going to go up the rankings. It's going to be freaking awesome. Guess what? Tomorrow, we don't have 300 more reviews that can come in. So all that Google sees is an inconsistent review count. It sees maybe you paid for some spam reviews yesterday because you were getting 2 reviews a week, 2 reviews a month, and then all of a sudden you got 300 reviews, and then the next day you're back to 2 reviews a freaking week or something. Like, that is not the proper signals to send to Google. It's a slow and steady wins the race. Now, there's going to be other people out there that they're going to tell you reviews don't mean a damn thing. Okay. Reviews don't mean anything. And here's why. And they're going to show you an image of a business that has maybe like 1,000 reviews, and they're in second place because there's another business over there that has 50 reviews and they're outranking them. This is due to assuming that all of the business information is accurate, assuming we're not looking at a business that's actually like 20 miles away versus a business right outside your front door, assuming it's not that kind of a scenario, assuming it's apples to apples comparison here, literally the reason why that is happening is because those 50 reviews probably happened in the last month, whereas those 1,000 reviews might be from 2018. Literally, all the entire goal is consistency. We don't want a spike. We want a drip. Okay. Five reviews a week, 10 reviews a week forever. And that tells Google that you are a legitimate business that is serving your customers right now. These 5 metrics are the difference between the guy stuck on page 2 and the guy dominating the map pack. If you want to see exactly how we set up that review drip system so you never have to worry about suspensions, go ahead and click down below. We have another video for that. I'm Mark with Upward Bound Media. Answer your phone. Just answer your damn phone, okay? I'll see you on the next one. We're right here on YouTube every Saturday, 9 a.m. Central. We'll see you there.